So it's my last full day, and we're gonna go drifting in Japan. So we're gonna climb up through the mountains to get to the top. Let's go. So here we are at JDM Paradise here. Let's tear it up, boys. So the craziest thing about the circuit is that this place shares land with like the zoo right next door. So right next to, this is the zoo's restaurant. Right next to the zoo, over to the left, there's lions and tigers. And then over to the right is where I've been drifting at, the drift pad. So now we're just getting some food. But yeah, we got, you know, safari music going off. Meanwhile, you go outside and you just hear tires screeching. So I was tired of amusement park food, but this place is like an actual kitchen. And the curry was actually good. It was a katsu curry. And it was good, you know. I mean, it's not like, oh, this is the best fucking curry of all time, but like, it beats anything that I ate at, you know, Universal Studios. But I slept in a different hotel because it takes like 3 hours to get here. You want to get here on time, so I had to stay a day here. And I slept next to the station, but I guess there's another hotel for drifting as well. And they do a shuttle, I guess. I don't know when it runs, but it's not. I guess it's not that far from here. I just don't know how you get there and then, you know, try to get back down to the station, the main station. Restaurant. And then, you know, we got some drift cars pulling up. An AE86, you know what I mean? Mazda Miata. And then these are the lions. They actually just went inside. Oh, there you go. You can see one of the lions underneath the lion picture. And then right over here is the drift track. So I'll go over there and show you guys. So here's the drift pad. This guy over here had his girl out and she was helping set up all his stuff. So I guess you could go up there, but this is you could see, you know, there's a bit of a top view. So Senpai sits right there and then he instructs me on what to do. So right now what we're doing is we're going from here, launching, and then pulling the handbrake to go sideways, so go parallel, and then boom, hit, drop the clutch to go into a donut, and then regain grip, and then go back to another slide here, and then do another donut there, and then come back. So that's what we're doing. And, you know, if I had one other person or a team here, you know, I'd be able to get some better shots. So unfortunately, all the drift things are showing up out of order. But I first started driving up the mountain, and then afterwards went and had was doing the donuts around the cone, and then went out to go eat. And then after that, you'll see me at the start come to a full stop, and then I launch forward into a drift going parallel, and then donuts around the cone. And that was basically all the video I was able to take. I was trying to take you guys in the driver's seat as I was doing it, but I couldn't. It was either drift or it was shoot. I couldn't drift and shoot at the same time. And then afterwards, that's when you guys would see me launch into a slide and then drift around the cones. And then we were practicing doing that same thing going from a start, sliding, donuts, and then doing another donut around another cone, and then coming back. But then unfortunately the car broke, and then they didn't have any extra cars. All the other spare cars were broken. So they were like, oh, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to finish. We're only going to charge you 50%, so we'll give you a refund. I'll just drive you back to the station. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, And so we just ended up going back. So I didn't get any video of the last shot, doing donuts around one, launching into a slide, doing donuts, launching and doing more donuts, and then coming back. And, I still had like 2 hours left. So, but it was cool. It was a lot of fun. Man, but dropped off at this spot to get some food. Man, like some juicy chicken over here. Look at that. Oh. Man, this man knows how to grill. He's been handing me organs. Chicken heart, chicken gizzard. It's all been slapping, but that drift event was super dope. It was a one-on-one thing. And I was peak weeb in middle school. I was watching a bunch of anime, talked about it with my friends. If you were to go back and tell middle school Eddie that he's gonna go to Japan, do all the anime stuff, and learn how to drift, he wouldn't believe you. So I feel like today I made middle school Eddie proud. Do I just look kind and super approachable? Because at that restaurant, again, a whole bunch of Japanese citizens kind of just started up a conversation with me. They're like, hey, where are you from? And I was like, oh, from Las Vegas. And then we started talking, I started talking to them. And then the other 2 people that were there as well, having the meal. And I mean, do I just look like, hey, come talk to me? This has happened multiple times now here in the city. Meanwhile, whenever I see other people talking about, the Japanese, they're always like,